Hello and welcome everyone. Today I want to ask you guys a very important question and I want to dive straight into it because I don't like wasting time and I also like going just straight to the heart of things. I have a tendency, I have been told, to make people feel like they're in a therapy session when they hang out with me. So I hope you guys enjoy your therapy sessions because here we go. So I want to ask you guys, what is your limit? And you might be thinking, I don't know. Well, I want you to think about it if you don't know. And maybe you're thinking just like a generic answer like, the sky is the limit. Duh. Not the sky, the moon. My ceiling. I don't know. You know, everyone thinks differently. And I realized that the limit does not exist. Mean Girls quote, sorry. Had to, couldn't resist. Anyway, I've noticed though that the limit, it really does not exist. Your limit is, and I hate to just go straight to the point, but I also feel like I have so much meat that I can get off of the point that I can't really drum roll drag out the point because as I'm doing it right now. Okay. The point is, or the limit is, as far as your mind will let you go. The limit is your mind. The limit is not a limit. It is not a physical limit. There is no such thing as a physical limit because somebody else can come to your physical, whatever your physical limit might be. And I don't mean like physically on your body. That might be a little bit different. It might be a little different. But, another doctor could come and say, no, that's not true. Anyway, so you can, let's say that your limit is, here's a great example, having your business at the level that it is at. And then you have somebody who specializes in helping businesses grow and say, this is not your full potential. This is nowhere even near your full potential, and I can actually help you with that. And you know why this other person can help you past the limit that you feel like you are already at is because another mind comes around with another perspective and maybe something that they might actually specialize in, have dealt with this similar issue before, seen other ways, created themselves other ways to make it work, and helped you. That does not mean, by the way, that you are dumb. That does not mean that you're incapable. It does not mean that you are failing by any regard. You are doing the best that you can to your capability, unless you are not reaching out for help. That is a failure right there on your end of saying that this is it. This is as far as I can go and I'm screwed. That is failure on your part. It is. I'm sorry. But somebody else who specializes in that area probably is absolutely terrible in some other area that you specialize in. And this is how we all balance each other out, right? This is what makes the world go round, as they say. So you take somebody who actually specializes in what they specialize in, that might be exactly what you need, and they are going to expand your limit beyond what you thought possible. And to them, that's their job. They're just doing their daily duties. It's nothing on no skin off their nose, right? And they can do that and expand your limit. Your limit is only as far as you let your mind travel. It really is. If you compress your mind into this box and say, this is as far as it can go. This is it right here. That's my little square. I can't go past that. You're not going to get very far in your business or in honestly anything in life. If that is how you view your potential is literally just in this little box. You're not going to go get anywhere in life. You're not. You need to think outside of the box, no pun intended. You need to think outside of the box. You need to expand your mind. I was going to say vibration, but I don't know if I want to go into that whole terminology. And a lot of people struggle with this, and it is definitely a challenge, and it's uncomfortable. I talked, I think, in my last episode about unfamiliarity and how people feel like they're so dumb and stupid and incapable because of the fact that something is just not familiar, and it has nothing to do truly with you being stupid. It has nothing to do with your intelligence. It has everything to do with the fact that it's just not familiar and it's not comfortable. It's foreign, therefore it's intimidating, and that is totally and completely normal. So you just have to navigate it. Expanding your brain, your mind, is also navigating. It is, because think about going on a hike in a place you've never been. Are you out there telling yourself how stupid and incapable you are because you don't know where you're at when you're on a hike? You go on a hike knowing you're going on a hike. You're going to explore. This is what you're doing. You understand that going into it, that it is foreign, and you're just going to figure it out. Okay, maybe you'll get lost and feel a little bit stupid, but that's the point of navigating. That's the entire point of going on the hike, is to discover it, right? Especially if it's not like a solid trail hike. You're just going out there to just explore and just be out in the nature and just let your mind wander. And typically when you're doing stuff like that is when your mind expands the most, when you get creative ideas, when you can just fully relax. I know for me, it's typically as I'm trying to fall asleep, I get so many creative ideas, and I literally have a notepad or my phone notes by my bed at all times, because I have to write down every idea that comes to my head when I have time to just sit there and relax and let myself relax. Because, during a normal day, I don't let myself relax because I have too much going on. I don't have time to sit there and come up with ideas when I'm trying to already bust out all my ideas I already have. I don't need more. Thank you very much. So, yeah, that being said, you want your brain to have full expandability, right? Full wilderness brain mode. You want that fully turned on. You want to have all the ideas and to expand and not see walls. You don't want to see walls. You want to see sky and options and possibilities and no limits for as far as the eyes can see. That is what you want. And the way to get that is to, let yourself relax. Let yourself relax. And I hate to say that because I know it's gross. It's something that I struggle with myself. But it's true. You got to let yourself relax. And honestly, you might still struggle. You might still get at this point where you're like, I just can't get past this block. There's literally this mental block that I just cannot get past. I don't see a way past this. And it's fun when I'm coaching people about their mental blocks that they can't get past, because I think a lot of times it's when you explain it out loud to somebody else, you realize it's kind of stupid. You realize, I hate to say that, but a lot of times is kind of just stupid, because it's not really as serious as we build it out to be in our brain. It's not. And this is the problem with saying it to the wrong person, is they're going to just degrade you for it. Whereas a coach is literally trained in asking you the right questions so that you don't feel stupid, and asking you so that way you can really get to the heart of it and take action with the realizations in a meaningful way, and actually create the path that you want for yourself, the dream that you want for yourself, the business you want for yourself, whatever it is in your life that you so badly want. This is our purpose. I personally am an ultimate dream coach, and I specialize in helping entrepreneurs build their dream business. So if this is something you are interested in, I highly encourage you to book a free discovery call with me. The link is in the description below. You can also find almost any social media platform of mine in the link in the description below. You can also check out me on almost any social media platform, in other words, aka find me on almost any social media platform at Mermaid Kassandra, as I'm also a professional mermaid, and also at Make Waves Coach. For my coaching is lots of free inspirational content. I highly suggest you read it and check it out. It's honestly really beneficial. And check out my podcast if you are watching this on my YouTube, vice versa. Check out my YouTube if you're on my podcast. Make Waves Mermaid Kassandra. And yeah, I will talk to all of you guys soon in the next episode. Go out there and make waves.